Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Acidic back, and in today's video, I'm going to be bringing you the second part of the Destiny 2 rant. I know it's been like almost a week now, and I got a lot of stuff that happened and everything. I was just doing a lot of things, college and a bunch of other things, which I'm got videos for because they'd make really good like stories to tell and everything. So, good thing for that because I actually get something out of it for the channel, so it's not too bad. You take one away, but you get something in return, so works itself out. But yeah, just a disclaimer for the start. Before we start, I really want to thank everyone that's watched the last part because it's for some reason for my channel, I consider it like a booming video. It's at like 500 something views of me making this with like 17 likes or something like that, and just a bunch of comments. It's just been really active, and I really enjoy just responding to everything. And it feels great to be able to interact with everybody. So thanks for that. If you're watching this one too, as a part 2 to follow up with it. But let's get into the video. So today I wanted to complain, or not really complain, but just rant and give you my thoughts about the PvE in the game. Because we already went to the PvP section, you already know my opinions on that. But the PvE part is different in its own way. The weapons, I don't feel like there's one that's better than most. I mean, there's the two, Warcliff, if you like it, but it's more of a fun weapon. And the God Merciless, like the only gun that's really worth using, and that's exotic. All the other ones are just... they're not even exotic this time around. Like, there's nothing special about them that give you the reasoning of wanting to run that weapon because you're not getting anything out of it. Like, it's just a yellow exotic weapon. Like, there's nothing different. There's weapons that are in the same archetype and everything. Like, it really doesn't matter. So they need to, like, the exotics need to be exotics. Like, even the armors, they don't do anything special in this one, really. Like, they're so dumbed down from the last one. Like, alright, so there's a couple like Orpheus Rig, which is really good for tethering, and Celestial Nighthawk for that, but like those are like returning ones, except for the exceptional Orpheus Rig and everything. But a lot of the ones that are good are just returning ones. There's nothing good that's new, is what I'm getting at. Like, I was a very strong believer in this not being the Destiny 1.5 that everyone made out to be. I was in the mindset of people are just wanting to hate on it, so I'll let it play through. And for a long time I was like, yeah, this is a good game, Destiny 2 is great. But once you hit that wall, and I'm pretty sure over half the fan base has hit that wall where you feel like you're not either progressing or you're not getting anything worth it. Like, you're not grinding for something that's worth having. You're just grinding because you're like, it passes the time. Like, you're not getting anything in return for it. You're wasting your time. In Destiny 1, you could do strikes for hours. I know I could just grind the strike playlist, hope to get a good roll on some weapons, just enjoy playing it. And this one, I can't even go 30 minutes of doing strikes. 2 or 3 strikes, I'm done. I'm bored. And the raid will come at the end. I got a whole separate thing for the raid, but it's just, I feel like there's nothing we're getting in return for playing. It's just they made it so casual to where it's too easy. Like, I can understand there being a casual gap to where there's a set to where you can go, kind of like it was in Destiny at first. Like, I'm pretty sure when Vanilla Destiny 1 came out, and I could be wrong because it was 3 years ago, so if my accuracy is a little off, just let it be. But you could get to like 28, I think, just doing Nightfalls and everything else. But then there was the gap where you have to do the raid. You have to do the raid on hard or something like that to get to that 30. And that's where the gap happened between the grind and the casual player. And this one, the casual player that does nothing but just comes home and logs on, does 5 or 6 patrols, or not patrols, but public events, does his EDZ flashpoint, gets the same amount of stuff from the person that does the raids and grinds all day. Like, I remember when me and my fire team, we were playing, we grinded since the game came out and didn't stop playing. We were just on it every day, all day, just trying to level up. And then my parents and a couple other friends were just kind of playing it on the slow end, and they caught up to us in like a day or 2 after us. Like, the grind that we put into it didn't benefit us at all. They took that grind of wanting to be good at it and just threw that out the window so it could be more casual to attract more people for money. And from a marketing standpoint of a business, that's a good idea, but from a to please your player base, it's not working. Like, a lot of people have already said they're bored, quitting it until something happens, and they've made this game up to be like, this game's gonna be so much bigger than all of the last game with all the DLCs combined. And I feel like this game could possibly be less content to do than vanilla Destiny 1, which is a huge step back in a complete 180 of what they promised this one would be. So I'm scared to see what the DLCs are going to look like, because they might even be shorter than the Destiny 1s. And that throws up a lot of red flags for this game, because like, I want it to be good and I want it to excel. I still enjoy playing the game, don't get me wrong. There's fun stuff to do in it. I just don't feel like I'm getting anything out of it, so I'm not drawn to play it. Like, I'll help people out sometimes, like if they're like, I need an extra for the raid, I'll hop on, do it, and then just get off. But I don't have the desire to be like, alright, I'm gonna go home, play Destiny, and I just don't. There's no point. There's nothing there for me to do. I am done. There's nothing there. Trials isn't fun either, and just nothing. But the main part of this, the raid. No, let's just break the raid down real quick. The raid, when it first came out, was great. It was hard, like nothing, like something we've never seen before. It was actually really difficult. Besides maybe Vault, because Vault took a while, but Vault was our first raid, so people didn't really like, it was something new. But now after that, it kind of just, it fizzled out. Now everybody understands how raids work. But this was a really difficult raid when it first came out. People were getting stuck on the pleasure gardens for hours, and I know we were ourselves. But it's a puzzle raid, not a killing boss raid, like a raiding raid. Like, you're just solving puzzles. It's a game. So when you're in there and you learn the puzzle, the next time through, it's just like you walking straight through it. There's nothing to solve. The puzzle, the mystery of knowing and solving it is gone. So all you're doing is just walking a straight line till you're at the end again, get your loot and walk out. Like, it's boring to do, honestly, in my opinion. Now, I don't even look forward to doing it. I haven't played Destiny 2, honestly, in like a week and a half, and I just got on to record a strike so I can have background footage for this, just in case I need it if I run out, because this raid video that's in the background right now is only like 10 minutes and 30 seconds, but like, that's the only time I got on, and then I turned my PlayStation off and got back on my computer. Like, this game is slowly dying, and it's only been out for like a month and a half. Like, they need to do something. They gotta fix this. Like, I want this game to exceed because, or excel, not exceed, but I want it to excel because I really like the franchise. I really love the first one. I've dumped hours into it, and I really want to do the same with this one, but I can't because there's nothing to do in this one. So I don't know what they can do with it. It's just, I liked the idea of the Leviathan raid being all like a puzzle and everything, but it's a one-trick pony type of thing. Once you get through it, you know the puzzle, it's easy. You walk through it. There's nothing to solve. You've already solved it. There's no difficulty there. With running new people through, yes, there's difficulty there. But most people don't do that. Everyone finds a raid team that they like to play with, and they do it every week. So the whole trying to help carry people through it thing isn't really much of an argument. It's only to a select few of people that actually do it. And maybe the Prestige mode, when it comes out, will fix it. Maybe there'll be more boss challenges or ad clearing and something rating about it, not just playing a game of Minesweeper, figuring out the puzzle and algorithm, and then you're done. And it's just so simple to run through, and it has nothing there it has nothing to offer you. It's just, So, I don't know. I don't feel like PvE's got anything for me to do. That's why I resorted to PvP, and then I had to make the PvP rant because of seeing how bad that section of the game was. Because that's what kept me in D1. But it's just so bad in this one. So I really don't know what they can do, because I had one dude comment on the video yesterday, and it made me think about it. He was like, a lot of the reason this one's probably failing is because of the PvP complainers from the last one. And I started thinking about it, and he's probably right. Like, I mean, I wouldn't personally want to... Alright, so I was complaining about the Titan skating fusion nading meta towards the end of the game with the palindrome and icebreaker. That was boring. I think anybody can agree with me on that one, that was a pretty boring time to play the game. There's nothing fun about that. But when the game first came out with auto rifles, or when the special ammo wasn't just terrible, and you would never have any, or anything like that, it was a fun game. But it's when the like people that want to take it so seriously were starting to complain about it, and it's not a competitive game right now. Like, there's trials, yes, but like, they have a sniper, you have a sniper too. It's not that difficult. Just use it as well, because all you guys made it happen is you took the special away in the first one, and now you made everybody use palindrome. And I mean, if you take one thing away, something else is going to take its place. There's nothing there you can do about that. So I thought about that yesterday, and it made sense, but at the same time, I just feel like Bungie just tried to make the game too casual. And for a game that's an RPG and is set around MMO style environment of grinding and trying to level up and get everything of loot, there's nothing special about the loot. You can't say, I got this gun, I grinded for it, because it's the same gun if you get that I would get. There's no different roles. I personally liked the different roles. It gave me a purpose to go and try to find one. I grinded for guns all the time. I went for an IS Luna forever, and I finally got a really good one towards the end of Destiny 1. It was the grind. That was the purpose. There was an end goal for you to achieve. And in this one, that's not there. That's nothing for you to go for in this one. Once you hit max level, you're done. I don't even want to go to max level. I have 2 characters max level and one that's only like 303 or 302. But I don't even have the desire to do that, because I don't even feel any stronger if I go up them 3 light levels. I just feel about the same. I just don't feel any source of progression when playing this game anymore. So that's why I personally don't play it much anymore. I'll still make videos here and there if I find something that's cool I just want to share with you guys. But until something else gets added, I'm probably going to try to do a lot of like just gameplays with friends and stuff, just funny things going on, because I can have plenty of those. There's been multiple moments I could have had when I just wasn't recording at the time. So yeah, I think I'm going to just try to do that until something happens that's actually worth recording for Destiny 2, because right now it's just, the game's kind of like honestly dead. Like, I didn't think it would happen this fast. People still get on it, yes, but no, I've talked to so many people that were diehard fans of the first one that don't even want to get on this one. Like, you bring it up and they're just like, ugh. Like, they don't want to play it. Nobody does. There's no reason to. If you even care about the game in the slightest and actually play it, you'll see the flaws in it. And you'll see where there's no point in each actually trying to play it. And that's the problem with it, I think. But that's been the video for today. If you did enjoy, hit that like button. It shows great support. And also, if you want to see more videos from me, like I said, I'm going to try different type of videos here in a little bit, see how that works out. Maybe I'll like those a little more till we get some actually good Destiny 2 content back. Hit the subscribe button and then hit the little bell next to it so you'll get notified whenever I do anything to the channel. And I want to hear your thoughts on this one, just like I did the PvP one. Let me know how you feel about the PvE in this game. I personally I'm not having as much fun with it as I did the first one. There's just not that replay longevity value to it. But yeah, it's been Acidic, and I'm out. Peace.